Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexandra. Thank you so much for joining me today, my beautiful collective. So let's get right into some tarot card messages from your person. Let's see, what do they want to say to you today? All right, let's see, what are we working with today, collective? Right, so we are starting out here with the Six of Pentacles. Now, normally, okay, this card is a card about giving, being very, very generous, and it's like an equal kind of give and take. However, this is not the energy I'm getting here. The way I kind of like to read my cards, I like to actually put quite a bit of emphasis on the placement of the cards, where they fall. So that's why I said normally it would be a very, very positive card, but it came out beside Five of Wands energy. Now, this Five of Wands is conflict energy, you know, where like basically you and your person are like fighting with each other, okay, like seriously going at it. You know, there's very, very much like selfish energy here, where, you know, you both are like kind of out for yourselves, both trying to get your point across here. So I feel like because it kind of came out that way, you guys were probably arguing quite a bit because, you know what this is then? This is breadcrumbing energy, collective. Because if this was equal give and take, okay, why the hell would you guys be arguing and fighting? Right? It does not make any sense. So that's why I said, like, these two cards together would have to be then that you guys are fighting, because breadcrumbing energy was like all over your relationship here. And that's what you guys are fighting about, okay? The fact that, like, you know, one or maybe both of you, okay, were just like not really giving into the relationship. You know, like you guys were both fucking ass selfish. You guys only wanted to put in the bare minimum, and that was it. But, you know, I feel like, though, honestly, it's actually one of you, okay? One of you was more breadcrumbing the other. So that's why there was all this fighting energy, this conflict energy kind of going on here. And, you know, because of that, okay, like that's why you guys ended up in 10 of Wands energy here, where holy crap, man, like this is like a card about like heavy, okay, burdens here. You know, like 10 wands, that's the most that you can have, okay? And this is like breaking your back energy here, where like you both are kind of carrying this anger, okay, this fighting around with you every single freaking ass day. So, you know, I think it's beyond like just simple breadcrumbing. Like, I literally think that it's one person who gave their all in the relationship, and the other person was literally like given absolutely nothing. Okay. You know, breadcrumbing normally is about like giving a little bit only, but the energy here is like that this person was pretty much giving nothing, letting the other person doing all the goddamn work. So that's why this relationship became a motherfucking burden. Okay, it's because, you know, one person was doing everything, literally everything. And no relationship is going to survive on that energy. And you know what? It didn't, because the Tower's here. So what this tells me is that all this energy, all this fighting, all this burdens, like it literally, you know, came to a head. And you guys literally had like a crazy ass breakup. I'm not even kidding you. It was so freaking ass awful. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the two of you are like not even on speaking terms right now. Like, you know, when a Tower comes in, it literally obliterates everything in its path. And the way that this energy was going, I mean, it was getting progressively worse between the two of you. So there was no way it could have ended in anything but a Tower moment between the two of you. But, it needed to happen though, right? Because, like, you guys were clearly not happy together in this relationship where only one of you was giving it your all and the other one was, like doing a whole bunch of nothing here. So this tower came in and swept it all away. Like it literally, cleared everything between the two of you so that you both could kind of like start fresh with somebody else, okay? Or you know what, just start fresh, period. Where you literally like do not have to have this burden every single day about, all this resentment, all this anger energy of why am I doing all the work here? Or like why are you like literally just taking and I'm the one who's giving everything I've got, right? So okay, that's what happened then. You guys are not together, all right? And okay, so we have the Hanged Man energy here. And you know what, this actually, this card normally is a card about like limbo, being in limbo where you're literally like, not doing anything. But I think what I'm going to say about this card, though, in the context of, this reading, is that whoever was doing the breadcrumbing, whoever was given nothing, they literally hanged themselves, right? Like, they had to have known that by breadcrumbing, by giving, a little bit here, a little bit there, that they were pretty much like hanging themselves. Like they bought their own rope, okay? They wrapped it around their own self here. How could this person think that by doing this, you guys were going to end up in some sort of a happy relationship together? It was never going to happen that way. So I literally feel like this Hanged Man is literally the Hanged Man. Like, goddamn, man, this person, whoever it was, you or your person, you guys hanged yourselves, okay? When you guys decide to be cheap as fuck and uncaring and cold. Like, this energy here is just, like, so, it's vacant, almost. Like, I'm not even sure how the two of you kind of got together while one of you was in this energy. Like, it makes no sense to me. So, like, I highly doubt that, this energy was there up front. Like, I feel like maybe the two of you got together and this energy maybe, like, revealed itself over time. Because there's no way in hell, okay, if the two of you kind of met and one of you was already in this cheap ass energy, that the other person would want to still be together with them, okay? So, like I said, this kind of revealed itself over time, and, that's when the other person realized, oh my god, like, what the hell did I get myself into? I did not sign up for this, right? Like, I wanted to have, like, an equal relationship. I did not want to, be the one carrying this goddamn relationship on my back. So, yeah. Huh. Okay, so we also have the Three of Wands here. Okay. And, in this energy, I mean, you guys are like, I think that, all this fighting basically just drains you guys. Okay. I mean, nobody likes to fight. Nobody wants to be in this freaking ass energy. So with the Three of Wands, like, this is about, almost like waiting for your ships to kind of come in. So I feel like you guys were kind of thinking, okay, all this fighting, there's got to be a silver lining. Like, something has got to kind of change. Something's got to happen here. We cannot be stuck in this energy forever. So this was like a little bit of hopeful energy here, like that, okay, you know what? At some point, we're going to get past this energy. Okay. And in a way, you did, except that it didn't, happen in a positive way. You guys got over this, and then you guys went even worse off into Ten of Wands energy, where, like, it literally was such a burden to, the both of you that, like, oh my gosh, there's just, like, absolutely no point staying together. And, Ten of Swords, holy fuck, man. Like, seriously, these two cards together, it's like, just, oh my god, hopeless energy, okay? Depressed, just defeated energy here, right? Like, like, these three cards together are just god awful to get in a love reading here. It tells me that, like, you guys, by the end of it, like, pretty much hated each other. Like, literally hated each other, resented each other. And that's why you guys ended in this very, very bitter ending, you know, like betrayal energy here. Like you both felt betrayed by each other. You both, like I said, you know, just pretty much could not stand each other practically by the end of it. So this tower was bound to happen. Like literally the cards like progressively are kind of telling me that you guys were only going to be headed down one road, and that one road led to this motherfucking tower, which was unavoidable. And so I think that you two probably spent more time arguing than you guys actually spent being in love with each other. Okay, that's the God's honest truth here. Like, I actually don't even see any loving energy here. I gotta be honest here. This is all like negative, negative, negative. Okay. And I know that's probably not what you guys want to hear, but you know, I'm sure that this reading is okay for certain people who have actually found themselves in this situation where like they are literally just so sick of it, you know. So either you two have already kind of like had this massive blowout and you guys have broken up, or you guys are literally like on the brink of getting here practically. Okay. And you know, we have the King of Swords energy here too, which holy Christ, man. You know, of all the freaking ass court cards to get, you get this cold son of a bitch, King of Swords. Like, wow. This king, let me tell you, they just do not play about anything. They are very, very fucking serious about everything in their life. They live life in the 3D, so everything has to be logical, everything has to be rational, everything has to kind of like be by the book, so-called. So, you know, there's no room to kind of like change this king's mind. And, you know, to further kind of cement this like really, really, you know, cold, negative energy, this king is like probably, you know, the most uncaring one out of the deck. This king has no feelings, no emotions. They don't recognize them practically. It's foreign to them. Like I said, this king only thinks with their mind. They do not think with their heart. It's almost like this king has no heart. And, I mean, in some readings, you know, this king could be like a little bit nicer, so-called, right? But in this reading, no. Okay, like the energy radiating, literally radiating from this card is that this king is just like, wow, such a motherfucking bastard, man. And I think that this king is probably the one who is doing the Six of Pentacles breadcrumbing energy here. So, I hate to say it, but it feels like this is your person's energy. They were the ones who were like stringing you along and, you know, just like dragging you along for the ride, thinking that they could like get all this love and attention and affection and God knows what else from you without having to like give up anything. And, you know, if your person was in King of Swords energy during the time that this kind of came out, then yeah, there's no way that you, collective, were going to stay with this so-called King of Swords, all right? You know, you guys are like very, very, how should I say, tolerant, right? You guys are actually willing to put up with a lot from your person, absolutely. But if there's absolutely like no love in the relationship, like literally, there's not a drop of love here. It is so cold, collective, I gotta tell you. I mean, I really feel for you guys then, you know, whoever this reading is for. You would have felt so alone in this so-called relationship. Like, you have no one to turn to. And this person that, you know, you were with, supposedly, right, like, you guys were in love with each other, but, I mean, that's not the way it should be then. If you actually felt like, oh my god, I have nobody, you know? Like, I'm with my person, but yet I still feel so goddamn alone. I mean, that's not a good place to be. And that's certainly not a relationship that any of you guys would want to be in. So, you know, obviously you guys did not stay in it. And so, all these cards together here, I mean, what they don't tell me is that the two of you ever, okay, want to get back together again or reconcile. What this tells me is that the two of you are done like fucking dinner. You guys are never, ever, okay, going to get back together again. Like, there's just no way. Maybe if one of the cards came out. But 3 of these goddamn cards together, collective, I mean, forget it, man. Like, hell is gonna freeze over first before you guys get back together. I'm not kidding. Like, that's how slim the odds are. And why would you want to? I mean, you guys are so much better off without this energy around you, you know, like leeching off you practically, right? So, you know, collective, I mean, if you guys are kind of like in the throes of this or just kind of like, you know, at the tail end of it, I mean, just trust me, it is for your best good. Spirit does not want you to be stuck in this goddamn relationship where you are literally miserable as fuck. They want you to get the fuck out of it. All right. So, wow. God damn, man. Don't like these kind of readings for you guys, collective, but, you know, somebody's got to kind of, like, dish them out here. And, I mean, damn, these King of Swords, man. Like, this king, I have to say, loves, okay, to make an appearance in a lot of the readings, more so than any other king for some reason. So, I gotta say, the energy lately, then, collective, is that your people are, like, cold motherfuckers, okay? So, you guys can do better. You know you can, okay? So, that's what I have for you today, collective. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Bye.